The Swallows Head and Neck Cancer Support Group is a truly global charity with connections on every continent.
Dedicated to patients and caregivers, this once humble charity was born out of necessity. Back in 2011, Chris Curtis was a successful marketing executive with a wide circle of friends and an appetite for life.
After finding a lump on his neck, in May that year Chris went to see a specialist. He was told he had cancer. On hearing this devastating news, Chris's life went into a downward spiral of confusion, despair, and depression.
His wife Sharon was the one left to pick up the pieces, becoming his caregiver, his therapist, and the family breadwinner. She ran the home, brought up the children, and held down a full-time job.
She managed his peg feeding, along with arranging all his radiotherapy appointments. He stopped communicating, he stopped seeing his friends, and he lost 12 stone in weight.
After visiting a local meeting group, Chris was disillusioned, so he decided to apply his own skills and energy and create something more about support and awareness. The Swallows is now one of the fastest growing charities in the UK and was given the Queen's Award for voluntary work. This was presented to Chris and Sharon at Buckingham Palace.
The Swallows was set up to allow patients and caregivers access to support and help right at the point they need it.
There are monthly meetings around the UK and internationally for both patients and caregivers.
They offer an opportunity to chat to people in similar circumstances and often feature guest speakers. They also look at available medication for improving quality of life.
The Swallows offers a 24/7 helpline for patients and caregivers by calling 07504 725 059.
It isn't a call centre, it's a live conversation with dedicated, caring people offering practical or emotional support.
There's even a dedicated Swallows app, designed directly for both patients and caregivers.
It features a personal record of symptoms, related articles, recipes and tips.
Plus, a direct link with caregivers and a health professional team.
The Swallows also provide support boxes containing market-leading medical products to send out to patients. In many cases, patients can contact the Swallows direct to request their own box, which will help with everything from dry mouth, mucositis, or other oral health issues.
Face-to-face meetings are also available to both patients and caregivers online.
If it's felt that someone needs additional and immediate support, the Swallows team will arrange an online meeting and make that contact to patients, caregivers, or to their families.
The Swallows have also raised tens of thousands of pounds for hospitals to buy vital equipment,
such as robotics for head and neck cancer surgery or an early detection scanner. They regularly support head and neck cancer teams at hospitals up and down the country and across the globe. Whether it's advanced upskilling training to help care for patients or caregivers, manage and fund local groups, or helping to purchase specialist equipment, the Swallows is always there to help and support.
Did you know there are so many ways you can help with fundraising efforts to help the Swallows charity? As an individual or company, you can make a real difference by raising money for a very good cause. Every penny counts.
And now it's even easier to donate with the new, simple, safe and unique QR code. And don't forget the annual International Head and Neck Cancer Conference.
Each year, hundreds of patients and caregivers gather to see guest speakers, discuss key topics and innovations in treatment.
The Swallows are a leading UK charity with the Royal Seal of Approval.
It's a truly global operation with connections on every continent.
It gives patients and caregivers support and help right at the point they need it.
The Swallows Head and Neck Cancer Support Charity.